Are you comfy? Are you cozy? Let's begin. Once upon a time, on a bright summer's day, a fox, Foxy Loxy, 'cause I've got moxie, was ambling through the forest, looking for something tasty to snack upon. He hadn't gone far when his nose picked up the most delicious scent. What could that delightful smell be, wondered Foxy Loxy, 'cause I've got moxie. Meanwhile, flying in from the other side of the forest was Cool Crow, who liked to crow, "Wow." Cool Crow prided herself on her ability to find the most unusual and most delicious snacks. Today, she had passed by a picnic of the most delightful salami sandwiches, fresh strawberries, and a brightly colored frosted cake. Ooh. But what appealed most was the most delicious chunk of bright yellow cheddar cheese. Ooh. Cool Crow looked to the left. She looked to the right. She crowed, "Wow," and swooped down and grabbed that chunk of cheese in her beak and flew off to savor the delicious snack in a peaceful tree. Unfortunately for Cool Crow, she had just flown to Foxy Loxy's favorite part of the forest, and Foxy Loxy's favorite snack, well, you guessed it, it was bright yellow cheddar cheese. "Oh, hello there, Lady Crow. Don't you look lovely today? Why don't you just fly on down here for us to have a little chit-chat?" "How dumb does that fox think I am?" thought Cool Crow. "If I fly down there, that fox will just eat me up, and then he'll eat the cheese as an afterthought. No, I'll just stay up here in my tree and ignore that silly Billy Fox." That Lady Crow is not so silly after all. I'll have to be more crafty, thought Foxy Loxy. "Oh, Lady Crow, I wouldn't eat that chunk of cheese. It definitely looks a little moldy to me. You might get a stomach ache. My suggestion, as one who knows about these things, is that you drop it down right now. To be on the safe side, I will throw it away for you." Cool Crow just laughed inside. "I found this cheese at the picnic this morning. It smells delightfully fresh." And with that, she waggled the cheese in her beak as if to say, "Nanny, nanny, boo, boo, my cheese is not for you." And she decided she'd eat it right now. Thought Foxy Loxy. I'm going to have to get a little smarter if I'm going to get that cheese. You know, Lady Crow, you do have the most beautiful shiny black feathers. Oh, he is right, thought Cool Crow. I do have the most lovely feathers. In fact, I spend several hours a day grooming them, making them look just as beautiful as possible. And your eyes. Oh, your eyes are so smart looking. You look like a fierce warrior, but very wise at the same time. Well, he is right about that, thought Cool Crow. I am very smart, and I'm fierce, and so very wise too. And I do believe, said Foxy Loxy, 'cause I've got moxie, I do believe you have the most beautiful singing voice. I can just tell by looking at your shiny feathers and your bright eyes. I mean, all crows are beautiful singers. Yes, Cool Crow nodded in her smart way. And I'll bet, said Foxy Loxy, 'cause I've got moxie, I'll bet that you're the most wonderful singer of all the crows. Cool Crow nodded because she knew that she had a really fierce voice. Oh, I can tell that you are one of the greatest singers in the whole of the bird kingdom just by looking at you. Oh, how I would love to hear one of the wisest crows in the kingdom sing, just once, just one teeny tiny little tune. Oh, that would make this poor, poor fox's day. Cool Crow's mind was racing. I do have some very wise songs in mind, she thought. Meanwhile, Foxy Loxy looked as though he were about to walk away. Oh, me. Oh, my. I suppose I'll just be on my way. I'll have to make do with listening to a boring old lark or even a nightingale. Boring. Cool Crow thought to herself, that fox does make a point. I do have a beautiful voice, if I say so myself. Perhaps just this once I'll give him a little concert. I don't want him to have to listen to a boring old nightingale. Their songs are so overrated. She started to go over all her favorite songs in her head. She finally chose one. It was perfect, and opened her beak wide so she could sing loudly and clearly. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Of course, as soon as she opened her beak, the chunk of delicious cheese fell out and to the ground. Ah, thank you so much, Lady Crow. Please, for the love of music, stop singing now. You are ruining my mid-morning snack. And with that, Foxy Loxy, 'cause I've got moxie, smacked his lips and devoured the delicious chunk of cheese. But you said that you love to hear a crow sing, especially a crow with shiny feathers like mine, who has fierce, smart eyes. Ah, never believe what people tell you when they're trying to steal your cheese, replied Foxy Loxy, as he licked his lips, winked at the crow, and walked away with moxie in his step. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Sweet dreams.